Hello YouTube. So I just wanted to say something today. I learned about something on the weekend that really upset me to the point of tears, and I was going to make a video about it, but then I thought I was being really over emotional and irrational, and then today I found out that it is National Coming Out Day. So for anybody who doesn't know, National Coming Out Day was founded in 1988, and it is the official day, October the 11th, the day for people to come out of the closet and announce to their friends, family, people that they love that they are gay and they're okay with it and they're proud of it, and it doesn't matter what anybody else thinks, and there should be no negative stigma or negativity around it. You know, they are happy to announce it and they are proud to live their life being who they are. And so it is National Coming Out Day, of course, and I encourage anybody who is thinking of it to go for it. If anybody ever needs anyone to talk to about it, I am totally here for absolutely everybody in the gay community. Obviously not a part of the gay community myself, but many friends who are, and I feel very strongly that you should be able to love absolutely whoever you want to love, no matter what. So, the thing that happened on the weekend with relation to this is, well, first of all, I'll start by saying something else. There is also something that was founded last year on September either the 20th or the 21st, but it's called the It Gets Better Project. Now, the It Gets Better Project is a project that was founded by one gay male who has already grown up, and he is an adult, and it's aimed towards young people, like kids, teenagers, and young adults who are all going through like either bullying or, you know, any kind of bad stigma or bad experience with relation to being gay. And the It Gets Better Project basically just focuses on the fact that yes, this too will pass. Absolutely everything that you're going through now, the negativity of other people, all of this stuff, though it may never cease in our lifetime, it will get better, and you will eventually feel better about it. What I wanted to say is that there was a kid named Jamey Rodemeyer. Now, Jamey Rodemeyer, his YouTube was xgothemo99xx. And that was his name on YouTube, and in May of 2011, he participated in the It Gets Better project, and he made a video which was basically about the fact that, yes, you can do it. And unfortunately, what happened this month that has upset me so much and is so sad on a day like today on National Coming Out Day is that Jamey, unfortunately, committed suicide this month. And I know it's kind of like bad stigma to talk about the fact that someone was bullied to the point of committing suicide on a day when you're supposed to feel good about coming out and whatever, but I wanted to say that if you have anything to say, whether you're gay and you haven't come out yet, or whether you're not gay and you believe in it, if you have any amount of strength in you to support somebody else, please, please do it. I hate the fact that people are so worried about what other people have to say or about what, you know, certain members of society consider normal, that they cannot support somebody else. And I really just, like, if I can change one person's life today by putting this video out there, I want to do that. It feels horrible to me that a 14-year-old kid killed himself over something as useless as people's comments towards his sexual orientation. Unfortunately, there were a lot of people commenting on his YouTube channel, commenting on things that he had written at school, whatever, his blog, commenting on all of his social media, saying that God thinks it's wrong for him to be gay. And this upset me so much that I am going to bring myself to tears thinking about it. I was raised a Catholic, and it almost hurts me to the point where I don't really know how to feel about the religion that I grew up with anymore. Religion is supposed to be something nice, and the way that I think about religion is like hockey. Now, I'm not a big hockey fan or anything like that, but when hockey season comes around, and the end of hockey season when they're doing the playoffs, or I think it's playoffs that they do in hockey, but when they're doing the playoffs, I'm going to call it that, the whole city, the whole country kind of bands together, and you see, you know, they'll have a TV at a coffee shop that's playing the hockey game, and it doesn't matter who's there, whether or not they know each other, total strangers will talk to each other about the hockey game, about the score, and how they feel and how excited they are. And to me, that is what religion is. Religion is something that brings us closer together, that makes us happy, that makes people who wouldn't normally interact with each other interact. Religion is supposed to be something good. And it kills me to know that some people's strong beliefs towards a certain religion made a 14-year-old kid end his life. I am disgusted with the people who did this to him. And I am disgusted with the fact that nobody will learn, okay? And it doesn't matter how many people kill themselves and how many people, live horrible, miserable lives because of the things that other people say. They still don't learn. There is nothing wrong with being gay. If you were born a certain way, or whether or not certain people believe that you were born that way or you decided to be that way, it's irrelevant. The point is that you love somebody and you should be allowed to love who you love. For everybody out there that's watching this, that knows what it's like to fall in love, that knows what it's like to stay awake the entire night with somebody and just enjoy them, or that knows what it's like to love somebody so much that you just smell them and you're just overwhelmed with feelings towards them. For everybody who knows what that is like, how is it that you can say that it's wrong when somebody feels that way? A 14-year-old boy ended his life because of comments that were made to him over the internet. A 14-year-old boy that will never grow up and have a job and go to university and get his first apartment and get married and maybe have kids one day, adopt kids, provide a home for one of the millions of children around the world who need one, okay? A 14-year-old boy whose parents are going to miss him, whose friends are going to miss him. A 14-year-old boy who had so much potential, who could have been anybody. He could have been the scientist that cures cancer later. He could have been somebody that invented something new that changed the world. And he is not going to have the opportunity for any of that. Just because people make stupid comments. Now what I have to say is that I am not impressed with the teachings behind religion right now. And I'm not impressed to be a member of a community that pushed a 14-year-old boy to kill himself. But what I do want to say is that in this world today, with the thinking that we have, with the outstanding diversity that we have between people, with all the connections that we've made and everything else, I cannot believe that people cannot just accept people for who they are. I believe in certain things, and as long as the things that I believe in make me a better person, nobody else should tell me what to believe. Maybe if more people had stood behind Jamey and told him that everything was okay and been his friend when nobody else would, he would still be here today. Please, don't let another life go to waste over something stupid like this. It's National Coming Out Day today. You may know somebody who is gay, who has not come out of the closet yet, who has not announced that they're gay, and it could be somebody that is extremely close to you. Please, please support them. And if that means that every person today puts something on Facebook saying it's National Coming Out Day and that they support whoever comes out, and it just so happens that even one of the people who does that has a friend who was planning on coming out and feels better about it because of them, please do that. I think I went way off base here, but what I want to say is that if you are a member of the gay community and you have not come out yet, today is National Coming Out Day, tomorrow is just as good as today, and the next day is just as good as that. But please don't cheat yourself out of a life that you could be having. Don't cheat yourself out of being who you want to be and who you are. Don't cheat yourself out of loving somebody that you want to love. And if absolutely nobody else in the world is there to hold your hand while you do it, I will be, whether I know you or not.